Hi, thanks for joining us today on Shining Stars in South Florida Business. I'm your host, Danny Poulos, and our very special guest today is Bill Mate. He's the owner of Paradise Real Estate International, and among other projects, he's going to talk about a brand new project with Tierra del Sol in Jupiter. So, Bill, thanks so much for coming in today, and can't wait to hear about it. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Danny. It's always a pleasure to be with you, and I just, as a note to everyone, I want to appreciate how much work you do in the community and doing shows like this, because it really helps the business community. And
well, thank you.
I think it's a great thing to do.
Well, let's start with a little background about Paradise Real Estate International. Then we'll get right into Tierra del Sol.
Great.
How did that all come about?
Well, I've been a realtor for going into my second decade now, and worked with several companies selling high-end waterfront properties. About 2 years ago, my partner, Bates Styler, and I decided to start our own firm to sort of develop agents and give them an opportunity to earn some income. So for a little over 2 years now, Paradise Real Estate International has been in business. And it's been exciting because we have an international link, as we do. We have enhanced programs with Proxio. Our listings go all around the world. We have contacts around the world. And the market's changing.
Sure.
We're more of an international site now. We're international business. Everything that happens in other countries affects us. So the international linkage has been very strong. And we have about 35 agents who work with us now. So we're very, very excited about our present.
Well, yeah, agents know that too now. They know if you don't have that international presence, you're missing out on a large segment of the market.
Right.
It's not like it used to be, all the international buyers were in Miami. Now they're here too.
Right.
And that's why you've had no problem attracting
people.
Agents.
And speaking of Miami, I think it's a good thing that you were instrumental in having JTHS coordinate with Miami Realtors, so it gives our office and all the other offices more exposure all the way around to do greater business.
Absolutely. So I'm sure you're going to get some of those international buyers at Tierra del Sol. So let's learn about it.
Matter of fact, we did. We had a few people from China stop in last week. And what's so nice about Tierra del Sol is that, I think three things stand out. One, it's new construction, which there's really no new construction down by the beach in Jupiter. Right. Two, the location is right on the Riverwalk, and we're at the light at Ocean Avenue, so it's a 10-minute walk to the ocean. So you can walk out your back door all the way to Harborside on the Riverwalk, which is very exciting. And eventually, they're going to put a pass all the way to the inlet. So you're in a great location if you walk, you bike, you jog. And then the ocean is right across the street. So new location, and luxury. Our builders are gentlemen from the Boca area who do most of their work in St. Andrews, the Polo Club, Del Air. So we do a quality product.
Absolutely.
And also, we're finding our typical client is someone who has a large home now and wants to downsize.
Really?
But downsizing for them is still 3,500 square feet.
Right.
And that's what Tierra del Sol is, 3,400 square feet, under air, luxury, construction, high construction. And we're doing several things that are different. For instance, we're a luxury builder, so Bosch is standard.
Right.
The granite is standard. Our floors are standard. While all builders are good and all builders have different levels of things you could buy, our level 1 is maybe equivalent to other companies' level 3 or 4.
Yeah, there's no stripped down version.
No, you get the whole thing. So it's very, very good. And the only really option that we have is on the first floor where our third bedroom is, which is great for guests, or if you have a child living with you or grandkids, it's super because they have their own wing, and they're not on top of you. We have an option for a fourth bedroom and a fourth bath. So that's pretty much the options that are there.
How many different models?
There's really only one model,
really?
one standard model that we have, and that's the biggest deviation, is whether you take a 3-bedroom or a 4th bedroom.
Right.
But a lot of people have taken this space, it's 21 feet long, which is a pretty good room, maybe more the size of this studio, and people are putting in billiards, putting in TV rooms. So it gives you the creativity of the big house that people were in before with the 3,400 square feet.
And who's the typical buyer in there?
A typical buyer in there is someone, as I said, who's downsizing. That's probably in their 50s, belongs to a club, wants to be near the ocean, and wants luxury. I mean, I can't underestimate the luxury of these places and the size. So it's turnkey. Everything is taken care of. And it's really, really great. And the other nice thing about it, there's only 20 units.
Ah,
There were original 8 units in 2008, and the timing was bad for those units and the design.
something wrong with 2008 real estate market?
Not that I want to remember, but I certainly recall. So at that time, and I'm sort of coming full circle,
Right.
the developer there called me because of my knowledge in the area and says, I want to sell the land.
Right.
So I sold the land to my friends who are now the present developers.
Really?
And, so I'm coming full circle and coming around. And they didn't have a model before. Now we have a brand new model, furnished by Brown's Interiors. Invite everyone out there to stop by and see us. We're there every day, and we hope to finish up. And what's really amazing is the quality of the work that I keep emphasizing. But 6 of the buyers bought with no model, no vision, just the diagrams on the floor because of the location. Again, location east of the Intercoastal, we're the only new construction that we have. Another thing that we've done that makes it so nice is because our builders are experienced, is that between floors, a lot of buildings have concrete to concrete.
Right.
So if you want to put new lights in, you want to put wiring in, it's very, very difficult.
Uh-huh.
We have 2 feet of air between each floor. So that inhibits the noise, plus gives you the opportunity to
Right.
do whatever kind of wiring or changing or that you want in the future, because your lifestyles change, things change. So that's great. And the other nice part about
Good place to hide in there.
well, not for me or you, but the other nice part about that then gives us nice flooring.
Absolutely.
On our our downstairs is 9 feet, our second floor is 10 feet, and then on the third floor we have tray ceilings, so it's 10.5 feet. But we have a group of 5. So the next model is 11.5 on the third floor and 12.5,
Right.
and even 13 on the middle unit. So where you miss the windows on this side, you have all this room and luxury.
Right. I
And
mean, the bottom line is you got to see these places.
Well,
you can
absolutely.
describe it from top to bottom. They're gorgeous. When you talk about luxury, this is it. And not only the luxury of the unit, but the location is just out of this world. Tell people how they can most easily reach you for more information.
Well, for me, I'm Bill Mate. My phone number is 561-402-9920. My email is bill@paradiserei, which stands for realestateinternational.com. bill@paradiserei.com. And of course, give me a call and come by and see the model. It's breathtaking.
Tierra del Sol and Jupiter, and Bill Mate is certainly a shining star in South Florida business. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Danny.